Unguatari, last child of Ungoliant.
Alright. I'm having, like, major problems with my computer right now. So I should probably not raid. But I also don't know what's going on. So I'm very much not helping as much as I want to. Also, we're back. Also, I'm not going to post anywhere because apparently we're starting to run, like, right away. Swap as captain, you swap the mark over and heal everybody. Also, it's a AoE heals. Raids. It is in fact raids. Okay. Really good. Oh, hey, welcome back to Draconic Wolf. Yeah, sorry about the crash. I don't know what's up with that. I'm very confused. Why did that happen? Hold on. Oh my gosh. Lord of the Rings Online is on my hard drive? That's why I'm having problems sometimes. This is literally on the wrong drive. Interesting. What do you think is the big difference mechanically, not thematically, between DDO and LotRO? Every single aspect of the entire game. The biggest difference is everything. Literally every single aspect of the entire game, 100%. I wish I could be more specific than that. But it's literally everything. Every single thing is different about these two games. So Dungeons & Dragons Online is customizability, where you can choose anything you want. Lord of the Rings Online is pick one class, you can't change anything about it. Dungeons & Dragons Online is equip whatever items, armor, weapons, whatever you want. Lord of the Rings Online is use what's specific to your class. Dungeons & Dragons Online is you combine all races and classes. Lord of the Rings Online is you cannot do that. So customizability is completely different. On top of that, gameplay style, all classes in Lord of the Rings are the same. They have health, they have mana, and you hit monsters, and you try not to run out of mana, and you try to do as much damage as possible. In DDO, not every class has mana. Mana also doesn't regenerate in DDO. You have to have shrines, whereas in Lord of the Rings, it just passively returns to you. And it's all about resource management as opposed to running out of resource, which is a big deal. Oh my god. Yes, I'm running into problems right now because my game is on the wrong disk. Whenever my game is freezing up, it's because literally I have it on the hard drive instead. I don't know how this happened. I don't remember even uninstalling my game. Which is very, very weird. That's true. Bears don't have power. This is an accurate statement. Get it? You got the spider? Now I'm killing people. But yeah, so the games are like literally 100% entirely different. There's almost nothing that's similar between the two games. You know, Lord of the Rings Online is your traditional MMO. So what I mean by traditional MMO is that this game is, you know, you pick, like I said, you pick your class, you have a mana bar with a bunch of action skills, you get them as you level up. Yes. Yeah. Maybe Blouse won't have morale, just an alcohol meter. Maybe. Like I said, I kind of, maybe it's like an improvised weapon class, where brawlers end up using like a lot of orcish weaponry or something, where they're all about finding stuff on the battlefield, where that will be like a focal point of the actual class itself. Yeah, that actually explains why I'm having so many issues with like the game just straight up like freezing up sometimes. It's done late. You know the game, LotRO the game yells at you. Yeah, 100%. Accurate. Accurate statement. Okay. Heal people, get people topped up. I'm also impressed I haven't gotten the combustion, which is very convenient. I hate having combustion. We have a raise. Yeah. I can't even like imagine. What could be more different about these two games. Ugh. Heal self. Fuck. That's bad. I think we only have one raise, and then me. That was bad. So essentially what happened is there was a smoldering whatever it's called, and it leaves an effect on the ground, and I stepped out of it and walked into it while it was there, which was a mistake on my part. I should not have done that. Unfortunately, this spider should die. What's ranged critical chance? What is that debuff? What? Anyway, we should get this no problem, but me being dead causes problems because it's a big reduction in damage. I couldn't use my Oathbreakers, which is what I was going to do instead of dying, which is kind of bad. I should have used a potion or something. I just wasn't paying enough attention, I guess. Oh, now we have another hunter dead? Just gonna make this way harder. Yeah, back up. It's okay. As long as we can phase her, it's probably fine. Yeah. Dying bad. Cooldowns. Oh yeah, we can phase her for sure then. Alright, come on. Let's go. Nature's Light on any damage return 5%. you. I wish I was there. I hate being dead. Thank you. Get the buff. This. Get a hunter. This. Get this. Somehow I didn't get both my buffs. And then this is the method in which you just kind of kite the boss. If the boss can't actually do damage or hit anybody, it's kind of ideal. Do you want me to get banned? Oh, aggro pull. I'll double then, yeah. We got an extra hunter back, and everything is cool. It's funny how that happened. Why did I take a big hit? What happened to me? Okay. We have clouds now? Okay, so we're still getting clouds, and I don't know why. Maybe she just starts dropping clouds now? Weird. Maybe they changed something to change the strategy so it doesn't work the same? Maybe it's like a stack. She like gets stacks and then she drops the clouds. I don't know. I'm just trying to dodge it to stay away. Maybe it's because she bit him once and then he drops like several clouds. I'm not actually sure how the poison mechanic is supposed to work. This is definitely this is an effective way to beat the boss, I'll tell you what though. You just gotta avoid the poison clouds for like the entire fight. And then you have the ranged who just stand in the middle and just have to turn their keyboard as they do their rotation. They're constantly tapping, tapping the A key, turn left. It can be kind of nauseating to watch it as it goes around in a circle, but there's also a whole mechanic with a minion on the side where she summons a spider. And the way that the spider ad works is it fixates on a specific person based on proximity. And so you just send somebody to stand in a specific place, which is where our guardian tank is. And then every time the minion comes, it always fixates on that one person, and it goes and explodes them. Well, the guardian just dies, at which point we just keep DPSing the boss. And you don't really have to actually fight most of it. One of the problems with this spider version, or this version, oh god, we're all here. Oh yeah, it's still on OD. We're good. One of the problems with actually doing this fight, or trying to do it without kiting the boss, is that these clouds end up piling up and they do ridiculous amounts of damage, and it's very difficult to overcome. It's also during this part where you basically have even your minstrel and everybody ends up just doing damage at this point, because you can just start hitting the boss. So all your healers, everybody's slapping on the boss at this point. Because nobody really needs any healing for the most part. The only time somebody needs healing is if somebody accidentally dips in one of these puddles on the side of the room. And then that's it. Now the fight's over. It's us. We win. And now hopefully we get some cool gear to pass along. We have 3 hunters, 2 runekeepers, 2 Bjornings, champion, a burglar, a lore master, and a guardian. So who knows? Maybe I'll be able to pull some gear. Get like a whole item set. Oh, that would be great.
An unfortunate end.
I got gloves. Heavy DPS gloves. I am leveling a guardian, so we got the Yawning Shoulders. We got Guardian Shoulders. We got Hunter Shoulders. What? Hunter Chest. Runekeeper Shoulders. What's up with the shoulders? We got 4 shoulders? What's up with this? It is personal loot, but everything is tradable. So you can only pull loot that you can use, but it's all tradable. Look at all these shoulders. This is literally crazy. Odie, if you don't want those Guardian Shoulders, I'll take them. Alright. Odie. Cool. I got a Guardian piece. 2 pieces, baby. Everyone guaranteed something? Yeah, everybody gets 1 item, and whether you actually get a piece of set gear is random. I don't know what the percent chance is, but we've pulled as many as like 9 pieces and as little as like 2. Yeah, so everyone gets like something. Yep.
Quest received.
On the bosses, which is not too bad. It's actually pretty cool when you run it. Oh, I actually don't even have my tracker up, so I can't even see who that is. Proud Air Force Brat. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day today. Hope everything is good. Hope you're feeling fine. It's like that thing we got in LOB 3 or 4 times. Gloves, maybe? Yeah. Oh, locked up. Just drop down. You want to run in group, by the way, when you go through that hallway. Yeah. Ian from Lycoming County, Pennsylvania. It's going to be a LotRO new. Plan on downloading and starting the game this weekend. Nice, that's exciting. This is a very exciting video game. I don't know where Lycoming County is in relation to the rest of Pennsylvania, because I don't know anything about Pennsylvania. But what I can tell you is that you're going to be like coming to Middle Earth and having a good time. That's the best I got. That is as funny and entertaining as I can possibly be. Yeah. But yeah, it's a really fun game. Lord of the Rings Online is free to play, which means it's pretty easy to just get started, even if you have no idea what the heck's going on. You just kind of download the damn thing and turn it on. Important to note that there is going to be a big patch coming to the game tomorrow. Not a big patch. That will make it so the game downloads faster. So, if you haven't downloaded it yet, if you download either tomorrow or any day after tomorrow, the game is going to download faster. because they said they figured it out something that makes the game load faster. And truth be told, I was able to download the whole thing in 5 minutes, which is awesome. Way faster than normal. 3 hours south of Philly. Yeah, I'm not too good with American geography, if I'm being very honest. But that is good to know. About time for moving it to another drive. It is. Yeah, I'll probably, once it gets downloaded, I'm probably just going to reinstall the entire thing on another drive. Yes, sorry, download faster. No, the game is not loading faster. That is correct. Although, apparently there's also supposed to be a patch that will go through that will make it so that all of these effects on monsters are going to process a little bit better. I don't know if that's true, but if that is true, I can't wait for that to come to Dungeons & Dragons Online. Philly is on the coast. I've never been to Philadelphia proper. I've only been to the Philadelphia airport. Great airport. Big fan. Absolutely. I am in the cold white north of Canada. It's very cold. There's actually not a lot of snow, but it is now cold, which is good. It's supposed to be like that. Every year it doesn't get cold. What's this? Yes, correct. The game is not, in theory, going to load faster. That is a patch for a future day. The game is only going to download faster. But still, it's important, you know, getting those downloads. But yes, you're right. It's a perfect opportunity. Yeah, it'll be fine. We should be good. You figure out that the best way to actually get a Shaka T-Runner is to call for it yourself, as everyone in the world is talking about random crap. Yeah, 100%. The thing is, everybody always wants to do Shaka Lush. Everybody always wants to run Shaka Lush. That's the only thing they want to do. People are sitting there at their computer being like, why aren't we running Shaka Lush right now? Well, that's what we could be running, but we're not running it, and I don't know what's going on. You know, people are just chilling, hanging out, and just chatting in town, and instead of actually doing all of the dungeons and all of the raids. Man, is it hard? No. You just say Shakalush T1. That's usually what I do. If I'm like on my captain, I will just log in and say Shakalush T1 and get like 30 tells and just take whoever and then we just go on an adventure. Like, pile in everybody get in the truck. We're going on an adventure. Get in the stream car. You will notice that during this boss fight, people will get poisoned, and I'm also not removing that poison from them if you see it here, as my game freezes because of the constant updating effects and mechanics. The reason why I don't deal with the poison that is on people is because it is a slowing poison. So if you remove it, it actually causes people to get stuck in a web. Also, I put the flag a little bit too far forward. We use this world chat to make groups instead of LFF. Are you serious? Oh, that's the worst. I literally have world chat in a separate chat tab called brain damage. I can't handle world chat. So, like, when I need extra brain damage, I will go check out world chat. But only if I'm just hankering for, you know, that top. You know, top sirloin, high quality Wagyu brain damage. Yeah, I don't want to have to read world chat. Yeah, I'm very excited to get my Guardian fully spec'd out with the blue or the red DPS set with the shield. Red shield DPS. That should land on launchers. When a group is actually up, not to blend in with world chat. Yeah. But yeah, I've never understood why people don't actually use like an LFF channel or something like that. Instead, they actually use like, you know, World or whatever. Because there's some people that I guess that just don't pay attention to LFF chat. Yeah, I can't stand the general population that invests World chat. It does that. All the other servers use LFF and will do World if not getting responses. Yeah, exactly. Rune. Yep, that's garbage to me. Dude, word gear. Is this tier 2? No, this is tier 3, dude. Out you pop, he says, hey, where's the tier 3 Shelob? Hey, buddy, where's the tier 3 Shelob? I come here for the live streams. I want to see other raids. Where's the tier 3 Shelob? I see nothing of the sort. Guess what? Just you wait. Also, our Guardian died. Because he's still wearing DPS gear. Oh. Anyway, let me like, but Strimtom, are you gonna get tier 3 Shelob right now? No. We can't even beat the second boss on tier 2. Or tier 3.
I would like to see the tier 3 Shelob meat kebabs.
The meat kebabs? Yeah, I mean, hey, we could work on that. It'd be a cool idea. Heal the healer. Or he's dying. Yeah. Someday, and that day will come at some point, I would like to smash down the next tier, especially if the new raids or whatever, new content hasn't come out. I mean, we just got, I was going to say Shakaloosh. We just got the War of Three Peaks. So just don't expect anything to kind of change anytime soon. Dump that on the Hunters, because they're doing consistent damage. There we go. But I don't expect us to get like any new content soon-ish. I wouldn't expect the newest content until at earliest March. Oh, it's me. Oh. Oh yeah, new mechanic. Tier 3 has new mechanics. Tier 1, 2, and 3 all have different mechanics. Actually, I think the first boss is the same on all of the tiers, actually. I think the first boss is the same on every tier. And then the second boss has a new add on tier 2 and a new add on tier 3. I do not know what the third boss gets as extra. And Shelob is the same, just with more health and damage. Which, if you're like, oh, more health and damage, so it's the same thing but more health and damage. Yes, that makes it way harder. No new mechanics. If you know how to do it, in theory, you just gotta do 50% more damage. They give you an extra minute for the enrage, though. You have one extra minute to be able to beat the entire raid. Anyway, and then we have Gurathang of the Queen's Brood. New gear sets? Yep. Better sets. When you complete the tier 3, so the set pieces, important note, the set pieces for each class, like this one, only drop on tier 3 and higher. So tier 2, you don't even have this, supposed to have the sets. But the first boss of tier 3 drops the set pieces, so it's all good. However, once you beat this on tier 3, the whole thing, you don't actually have to get the set pieces anymore. You can buy them from a vendor. You can have to trade these Embers of Enchantment, this currency that you get for endgame, but it means that once you've beaten on tier 3, you can just take your Embers and then just buy the set pieces you need instead of having to RNG for it. Yes, and tier 2 side bosses, for whatever reason, I have no idea why. Also, our hunters burn hotted did crazy early. Okay. This tier 2 side bosses have a chance to drop pieces. I've done so many tier 2 runs where nobody gets any pieces. It's crazy. Again, I apologize that the game is constantly freezing. It's on the wrong hard drive. I did not know that this was happening. I don't know how this happened. I don't know how long it's been on the wrong hard drive. Why not slip the vendor some extra embers to get them without completing the whole thing? It's a good question. Yeah, that's a great question. Why can't the vendor just give us the gear? Can't I be like, dude, I'm trying to beat the Shelob. That way he doesn't eat all of us. And these guys are just hoarding out. They're hoarding all of the friggin' raid gear. It's a conspiracy, it is. I tell ya. Absolutely ridiculous. These friggin' Ithilien Rangers are out here just holding on to all the gear. I'm appalled. I'm disappointed and shocked. You know, I thought us and the Rangers of Ithilien and you know, Gondorians and everything, we were all cool. We were all friends. I've never been no wrong in my life. Give me good gear. Exactly. They're like, oh, what about a rainy day? What if Shelob breaks out of her lair and climbs down and attacks us in the camp? Don't we need the gear at what the heck, Escalade Land? No. Trade it, dude. 5 terabyte gaming HDD. Yeah, I would never. That's my problem. Is this is on a hard drive? It's supposed to be on a solid state drive. And we got Lore Master Boots of the Searing Winds. Look at that. Yeah, I'll definitely roll for him if nobody else wants them. Lord Master, roll! Take that. Ooh. Ooh! Somebody comes in with the 99. I got a 32. Oh, jeez. Hard drives are cool, but I cannot deal with HDDs anymore. SSD is so fast. And that's it. Like, an SSD is so fast. Solid state. I don't even understand the technology. Doesn't matter. Just goes in the computer and make computer go so fast. Couldn't find SSD within your budget? Yeah. Well, the idea is that you have a... Oh, run away! The idea is that you have a hard drive. Like, I have a big hard drive in my computer. So I have a... Well, not big. I have a 2 terabyte hard drive in my computer. And then that holds a lot of data. And then I have a separate solid state drive that I just use exclusively for my games. It might not be a bad idea to consider a faster solid state drive, though. I don't know much about it. The next computer parts I'm going to be upgrading is my processor for sure, which means I'm going to have to upgrade my motherboard for sure, which means I might have to upgrade my case. So I am currently in the process of not thinking about computer parts at all, so I don't feel deep sadness. And the RAM? I have 36 gigabytes of RAM. I think I have lots of RAM. No, 32 gigabytes of RAM. We got lots of RAM. Great question. I don't know. You're asking me questions, so I can't answer you right now. Great question. Let's see if I can find this information for you. Because my computer should know what computer parts are in it, right? Even if I don't remember offhand while I'm playing a video game. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I use a desktop. SSD, M2, whatever they have now. Oh, one of these new fast ultra hard drives? stick has blocks on it. I'm just not gonna. I'm not open. I'm in the middle of a raid. I'm not opening up my computer case. You psychopath. Yeah, just I know you're doing this thing and you're like raiding and you're healing and keeping buffs up and doing all this other stuff. But can you just go like, just scrape open your computer case real quick, and then just set your eyeballs on the freaking RAM? Are you kidding me? Weirdly enough, though, my computer never ever uses more than 10 gigabytes of RAM. It always just has 21 gigs available and never uses it. And I don't know why. I don't know if that's a problem or if there's something wrong it's supposed to be doing. FC3 cases? Yeah. Okay, I can see through my case. I just don't know what's on the inside of it off by heart. Heal. Heal. Captain, heal. There should be whether AMD or Intel. I see. There's definitely a bunch of things that I want to look into in terms of, like, especially the RAM. Because, yeah, for some reason, it only ever uses 30% of my physical memory, and I don't know why. Is it possible that there's something with my motherboard or a setting in my computer that would prevent my computer from using more than 30% of the RAM? This is a great question. A 32-bit operating system would prevent it? But I don't have a 32-bit operating system. I'm pretty sure I'm on 64-bit. Yeah, I don't know. No, for sure. Do anything to use them to shred. Games with mostly GPU. Yeah, it's just something I think about. Again, I'm not much of a computer knowledge type of guy. And so I'm mostly about, you know, I was thinking about it, I'm mostly like an idiot. So I like just having some background knowledge. Oh yeah, Lord of the Rings is all about the shouting. You're gonna hear constant shouting. Yeah, the game is not designed to have all of these debuffs. So if you're wondering why the game lags out like this sometimes, it's because this is constantly updating and it's causing the game to crash. So hopefully if they can fix the effect system, it'll make the client a lot smoother. Gamnagal of the Queen's Brood by Gamnagal. People have so much RAM, they RAM disk stuff? Now I don't know what RAM disk even means. But yeah, Lord of the Rings literally doesn't use anything. It doesn't use my RAM, it doesn't use my CPU, it doesn't use my GPU, it just doesn't use anything. Loading an entire game into RAM? Is that a good idea? I don't know if that's a good idea, man. Is it? I guess it would probably be fast. The hell. Also, Skypop, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. Yeah. I said before, like these games, I'm pretty sure it's properly using it. But it doesn't even tell me what the actual graphics driver that it's using is. I don't think you can select the graphics driver. Yeah, I don't, like I said, for me, the reason why this lags like this, it's the client. There's like literally nothing I can change about my computer or adjust to make it so it lags less, as far as I can tell. What's my opinion of the LotRO release notes? I've talked about them before, and earlier today. But generally, my opinion is that I think the main issue that a lot of people have is essentially the problem that exists is there should be a tiered system of getting your legendary scrolls. It should be you get this tier, then you get this tier, then you get this tier. Every time you get to a new area, you've got a new tier, and it keeps leveling up your scrolls, and it is a progression system. We never had that. It was just scrolls of endless level, because I guess they didn't know what they wanted to do with their system when they first invented it, and so now we have to work backwards to get that system in place, which seems like it could possibly take a long time. And we got skunked. No items. Did somebody say heritage runes? Yes, if you don't need your heritage runes, please trade them with me. I will take them from you, and you won't have them, but I will. This may or may not be correct. Love it. Just ram it in there. That's so funny. All right. Yes, give me more. Give me more runes. All the heritage runes. Beautiful. Oh, there we go. There we go. Back in the 90s to early mid-2000s, I had a LotRO Battle for Middle-earth PC game, and yes, it was on a disc. Hell yeah, dude. Are you talking a floppy, or was that on like a disc, like a CD-ROM? Yep. Apparently we're doing a second run, because we have time. I don't know what I'm doing. I can heal if you want. I'm just trying to figure out what they want me to play. But yeah, old games on CD-ROM. Well, don't forget, you have to remember that there used to be, you'd have to install the game on like 3 discs. Like you'd buy it and the game would come with like 4 discs in it. Or the best is when you're playing a game and then it goes, now insert disc 2. That one was a good one. How does Shelob raid gear compared to new raid gear? It's hard exactly to say. The stats are really wishy-washy in this game. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to be playing, so I'm just trying to be patient and find out. Also, Soviet Bulldog TV, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day today. Thanks for stopping by. Captain. Yeah. Well, Diablo 2 also had the cinematic CD, and it would ask you if you wanted to install the cinematic CD, or you just had to put the CD in when you had to play the cutscene. So the cutscene would come up, and it would go, please put in the cinematic CD, and you put it in, and it would load up the cinematics, because that was on a separate CD. I still have my Diablo CDs somewhere. I don't know where. I don't know why I'm yawning. I'm not even feeling tired. It's like a shared source? Yeah. Oh, I'm waiting for it all to decay. I don't have to wait for it to decay. I can decay it myself. Sell. Rune. 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 Just sell them all here. And then buy them all back. Regular D2. Oh yeah, there you go. Did I miss any? I don't think I missed any. Apparently I missed some. This one, this one. I think that's all of them now. And now I buy them back. Bam. Now I take these, pop open the shared storage, which is right here. And, bam. Runes sorted. Look at all this item XP. I'm a speed demon. Here, my hunter's gonna have that friggin' crossbow leveled up right quick. You better believe it. Oh yes, and then I still think I still have to wait on this. Yeah, I have to wait on this, the Guardian's Pauldrons. I have a Guardian helmet here, which is the Juggernaut ability. And then I can have Guardian Pauldrons that do Juggernaut. I can have a Guardian tank set, because why not? Yeah, that's how you sort and organize that. Yeah, I've got, I still have my Diablo 2 disc somewhere. I wanted to play Path of Diablo this spring season, so we'll see if we can get that done. Oh, now apparently I'm using 32% of physical memory, so yeah, you're right. And the LotRO client, he's using so much of the disk. So I'm just kind of waiting. Well, fine. I'm going to find out essentially what I'm swapping to for the next chunk of raid. Also, one of the things that's nice about doing these side bosses is it also refills up all of your marks and stuff. So I've been burning through marks like crazy. I had 1 million, and then I started making new characters, and now I have 168,000. I don't even know how I got 1 million. I think it was just playing so many characters and swapping and making characters and swapping and swapping. Yeah, I find that funny. And then I'm also waiting for these gloves. Yeah, the gloves. This. I'm waiting for these two things to decay so that I can put those in. Yeah, I'll see what I'm gonna play. Battle from Earth was a single CD game, was it? I never played that. Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle Earth. Give me a trailer. This game came out in 2004. Oh, this is 2004? Oh, jeez. Unless, was there multiple versions? Because this looks like this game came out in 2004. I am definitely not going to play Battle for Middle Earth Reforged. Oh, that was a joke. That was a joke at Blizzard's expense. That was a joke at Blizzard's expense. Just give me a second. Yeah, you straight up got me. No, I was just have the trailer here. Oh, it's not playing. That's weird.
In the land of Mordor, in the fires of Mount Doom, the Dark Lord Sauron forged in secret a master ring. And into this ring he poured his cruelty, his malice, and his will to dominate all life. One by one, the free lands of Middle-earth fell to the power of the ring.
I love the flailing animation.
But there were some who resisted. The last alliance of men and elves marched against the armies of Mordor, and on the slopes of Mount Doom they fought for the freedom of Middle-earth.
Ooh, the elves with that upward swing. That was great.
Victory was near, but the power of the ring could not be undone.
Yeah.
It was in this moment when all...
Did they base this off of the movie?
That Isildur, son of the king, took up his father's sword. The One Ring was lost for thousands of years. Now, destiny has placed the ring in the care of...
Yeah, this must have been based off of the movie.
Hobbit, Frodo Baggins. Along with the help of his friends, Frodo set forth on a perilous journey to the land of Mordor to destroy the ring in the fires of Mount Doom.
I still don't know anything about the game yet.
Lord Sauron has again emerged, and with vengeance he commands an army bred but for one purpose, to destroy the free peoples of Middle-earth. Sauron now desperately searches for that which was his in ages past. Should Sauron find the One Ring, darkness shall once again fall upon Middle-earth.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, they didn't give me any information about what's going on. Oh, beer tank or Berg? Oh, for me? Oh, sorry, you're asking for me, Mike? Oh, whatever you want. Okay, swapping over. I am taking on a bear now. How exciting is this? Bear. Blue bear. Oh. Can I play the DDO trailer? No, I can't. I got a raid. I do love the DDO opening. That's so good. Is it available on Steam? I don't know. I was just watching the trailer on YouTube. You know what is available on Steam? Star Wars Episode 1 Pod Racer. So good. And I'm gonna load my bear. This is my bear. Bear. Because I am 6 years old and I'm super uncreative. I'm gonna bring my bear. I'm gonna tank the heck out of some stuff. I got the 4 set on the bear too. Give me that 4 set. Delicious 4 set. Hmm. 4 set. So the 4 set for bear, they have an ability called counter, and it increases their evasion chance by 20%. Then if you use counter attack, which is an ability that gets activated every time you evade, it reduces the duration or the cooldown of counter, which means you can get a 100% uptime on counter, and it's really, really good. The 4 set is very close to give yourself 20% extra evade chance. Pretty good. Can you tell that I'm on my hard drive right now? Based on my load time? Open shared storage. Tank. All of my tank. Here. There we go. All right. Let's do it. Rammer can't.
Far beneath the Efel Duoth, in the deepest caverns of Torek Hungol, lies the Remorkant, the net.
Everything's
of
good.
darkness.
Also, I just gotta double check my
There,
actual tree
beneath the
here.
webs of
Yeah, this is the
shadow
healing one.
only
Okay.
The light of Earendil might hope to penetrate. Lies the lair of Ungutari, last child of Ungoliant.
Here we go.
Hold! Do not advance!
We have a healer. Who's healing?
Traitors!
Belch? I think so.
Unworthy of my Morgwood. Die and return your strength to the land.
Morgwood cares only to eat us. With your own eyes. Has betrayed us.
Grab this guy. Come back here. Middle warrior. Come here. Wait, what? That guy's like out of range. Taunting. Get the back. Get the heck back over here. One of the cool things about Bear is that you basically get access to not only this like nearly constant, like the nearly constant evasion that I was talking about, whenever you make an evade check, but also your taunts are extremely powerful on Bear. Monsters. Go. I also oftentimes will swap into melee stance. Oh, am I doing my healing? Oh, I'm healing me. Interesting. That's probably fine. That's fine. That's right, I think. Knockdown. 80. Go here. Hearten. Threat, or rage, back to bear form. We're all good. DPS. Huge numbers for HP. Yeah, I've got 767,000 HP. And when our groups get sorted out, and me and the other tank are in the same group. I'm tank. Meet me.
Hear me, Ungoliant. We will spare your lives if you lay down your arms and allow us to pass.
How do we do fire phase? Do I just ignite?
But I will not listen. You were fools to come here. We have finally found my Morgwood, and I will defend her to my last breath. And you... Unforgivable what you did to Felgor.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure this out because I don't mind. Yeah. Okay.
My Morgwood will not accept weakness. She will not accept traitors. The Pale Arrow
Well, I'm gonna
show
pull
me
this.
the way. And you will go.
Yeah, we should be good. Aggro everything. Should be good. And I'm gonna start taunting these guys. Which means I'm actually not using my counter attack, which doesn't actually reset the cooldown on my counter now, which is kind of interesting. So I want to be able to make sure I'm actually doing that. Kind of funny. But that's a predicament that I ended up getting myself into. Oh, yeah, right. Come to me. Monsters. I don't know how all these things have, like, aggro onto other people, which is kind of weird. Because I should have, like, permanent aggro on everything. But I don't. There's no target limit on my aggro skills. There's only a target limit on this. There's definitely a target limit on Menacing Maul, which is unfortunate. Yeah. I did not want to pull this entire thing. I think I should be okay, maybe. Counter, heal. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, Death is here, and he took aggro off me, which is delightful. Which means I can now go like this, hop into man form, give myself a nice solid hearten, boom, back into bear form, call it a day, feeling good. Alright. There we go, now we can just split up the tanking. This type of character is a interesting character to play. The bear is a fun tank because you've got a lot of different things that they can do. You can get a lot of hit points as well, which is pretty neat. So my character actually does have a shitload of life. 767,000, which is pretty good for what I'm trying to do anyway. I've also got a lot of good healing skills. One of the healing skills I kind of want to go into is there's one that is specifically used for like really, really strong self-healing that you can do. Wait, that thing's not aggroed on me? We should be good. As far as what you specifically do on a bear, you kind of just manage your wrath and then also heal yourself intermittently. So you get to grab some extra morale off of this. One of the big heals that you want to get is... I'm going to rearrange my bear tree because I think there's a lot better ways I can do what I'm currently doing. But one of the bigger things that you can do is you can also pick up... there's this ability here, which is Composure, which when you have it, it allows you to heal for 2% of your health. Or 3% of your health every 2 seconds. Which is pretty big compared to what it does now, which is 20,000? Is that 3%? No, I'm at 850. Also, my bear has threat reflection, which is important. So, when monsters attack me, they get increased aggro. So it's one of the reasons why the bear is kind of interesting, because as monsters hit you, you actually pull aggro like onto yourself. Now I can use sacrifice to make sure that that person doesn't die. It also gives me a threat transfer, and I take their damage. Bear's cool. There's a lot of really unique portions and mechanics. I use sacrifice. I figured the threat transfer was good. I haven't played this bear in a little while though. I'm a little rusty. Just being honest, a little rusty, you know. So I'm gonna try to do my best here and do the damages and keep everything under wraps. But it's gonna be a fun one. I'll tell you that. There's also a couple of neat mechanics you get, such as Claw Swipe, which reduces the damage that monsters deal. So I can keep this at 3 stacks on the boss. And who knows, maybe pull some extra loot. Get some more bear loot. Do I need more bear loot? Absolutely not. But I can get some. Cool. I have 850,000 morale. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Beefy bear. I'm about being a beefy bear. I've also got this thickened hide, which lasts for 25 seconds. Every time I take damage, I heal for 1% of my life. And I take 60% loose damage. We have 4 hunters, so this ad should be dead. We should be good. Rawr, bear tank. I think I'm supposed to do the merry-go-round. That reminds me, I've got this. This Reforge. Not this ball. Yeah. No. was hoping that I would be able to get, Oh, I was supposed to reforge this thing. Yarning Spear, the Third Age. I probably shouldn't do this now. Give everybody some fate with my feral presence.
No! I cannot be the last! You go to join will not fall this day!
Grab it. They always lay down the Armor Crush first. Move him. Taunt again. Pull him right into position. Okay, take it. And now with Combustion, you just kind of go out, chill. I have Smoldering Wrath on me now, which I think does percentage of your health. Yeah, it does percentage of your health. Yep, she's just not changing what she's calling. And that's it. So literally all we do is just swap back and forth. So when you come back in, he just taunts it right away. Just take it. And then we just trade. That's it. Tanks, we literally just trade it back and forth. So the absolute millisecond that the tank gets back in, he just taunts it. That's it. Makes this very, very easy. And I come over here, and I just hang out. And I can go to the other tank and buff him, and literally heal the other tank while I'm chilling here. Although, I don't love this. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Once he has aggro, then I just go away. And drop this, drop the combustion. It bounces me back in, I come in, I grab aggro. Bada bing, bada boom, blow cooldown. I'm just healing it. And I don't want to die. My health is low. And that's it. The tanks are the only people that get combustion when you do this. So you pretty much only need to have whoever's tanking doing combustion. So everyone else doesn't have to get out, which is nice. Need him. We got slapped by one of the abilities of one of my allies. He's no good. He grabs aggro. I'm hoping he last standed. He did last stand. I'm gonna go over here, toss a heal on him, pop back in, bear form, heal myself, jump in, grab aggro, bing, bada boom, and then just swap it back and forth. As a bear, I'm always constantly trying to put up both my self-healing ability. I have an ability called Armor Crush, which I'm trying to keep up 100% of the time. So as soon as I can, I always toss up Armor Crush, which applies a debuff to the boss, which increases the amount of damage that she takes. Important. I need heals. I'm going to take a bunch of damage. Nope. Sorry. I had the smoldering and the other one. Okay. I'm going to need some Wrath, so I'm gonna get some mana back. I died because I had the combustion and the smoldering, and I needed to get popped up really quick, and I couldn't pop up myself. And I didn't have a cooldown that I could blow, because I used my cooldown already, just as like maintenance, which is one of the downsides of trying to do stuff for maintenance. Combustion. debuffing this thing while I have the opportunity here. I'm just kind of chilling. Yeah. How does res work? Was kind of fast and you teleported the healer. Yeah, when you get resurrected, it automatically brings you to the person who resurrected you when they where they were when they resurrected you. So what that means is, if you heal somebody or you resurrect somebody and you're standing in a pit of fire, that person is going to resurrect in the pit of fire. If you step out of the pit of fire and then resurrect them, they will resurrect out of the pit of fire. So what will happen on Captain, who is one of the tanks that I play, I will very often go and step away from the main boss, and then I will, after getting away from the main boss, I will then resurrect somebody, and then go back to where I was tanking, so when they resurrect, they don't resurrect in front of the boss and take like a shitload of damage to the face. Perfect. Then we pop back up. Meet the boss. Hello. Hello, Mr. Spider. And then that's it. This should be the phase. I think I'm going to get one more combustion and we should be done. 8 million left. Alright, so you taunt it and then I'll taunt it off you. I got it. It's coming. Okay, we should be good. So for this boss fight, I'm literally just taunting this thing and then running in a circle. And that's it. Just trying to stay out of range. Because if she gets to me, she'll probably kill me. So I am watching the spider behind me. I just want to get some ground room, and I'm also constantly taunting it. And she catches up to me slowly, which I don't like. And I'm waiting for when she stops moving. I'm going to use my rush ability. Get some ground. Oh god, don't catch me, don't catch me, don't catch me. Oh god. Now, I walk up, I hit her with the armor crush, which increases the amount of damage that people do to her, and then I use my rush to get some more range. And that's about it. And I just literally run in a circle and then keep taunting her. Use Leap of Faith. Well, it should be Bear Charge, that's what I should be using. That's pretty much it. And this is the rest of the fight. Oh god, why did that happen? I accidentally tapped X. Oh god. Oh god. Go away. Go away. Go away. If she gets really close, she'll bite me and kill me in one hit. This chunk of the fight, I'm not a huge fan of. But it's okay. You don't have to love everything that we do. Anyway, so then I hit her. She gets affected by my sluggish stings, so she gets like slowed by my bees that I put on her, and she also has reduced physical mitigation, which increases the damage that she takes. I'm going to get away from that spider, because that will cause me major problems. So I'm constantly hitting her with the debilitating bees to make it so she takes extra physical damage. So then all of my party members are doing more damage to her. And then I can go in, hit her with the armor crush, hit her with the debilitating bees, and keep running in a circle. Yeah, 303 million. It's a long boss fight. Yeah, Shelob has 450 million on the tier 2 video that I'm going to be posting tomorrow. So you can check it out. I will be it'll be basically an analysis where I will be playing through, and then also, like, it'll be me in the background, and then also me in the foreground, who's explaining to all you viewers what is actually happening. Uh-oh. She's getting close. Absolutely. Well, Dungeons and Dragons Online has smaller numbers just because it's based off of smaller bases. Good. I don't like this. Okay, good. Let me hit her with the armor crush. But yeah, the DDO is based off of smaller numbers. So Dungeons and Dragons Online, you know, you're using plus 15 weapons. You're using, you know, your strength and all your stats. They're all much lower for the actual like base numbers, versus Lord of the Rings Online, where like, you know, my weapon is 1,500 to 2,576 damage. I almost did that without dying too. Or.
An unfortunate end.
Boom. Oh, I got a Bjorning helmet. Yeah.
There shall be time to mourn yet another people undone by evil, but we cannot delay in our errand.
There's a cat. Oh, there's two hats that are the same, which is interesting. There's a minstrel hat, which is interesting. Oh. Yeah, we got a lot of pieces. A hunter, gloves, captain helm, the Yorning helm, minstrel pants, and I think that's it. Yep, and two Captain Red helmets. Wait, look at all that loot. This is actually a crazy pull. Yep. I want all of this. I want everything. No. Yeah, I don't need this. I am big on if nobody else wants them, I'll roll. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I will take all of these things. All right. I got a set of hunter gloves now. Wait, if nobody wants these gloves, hell yeah. 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 Red helmet. I'm 3-piece on bear as well. It's exciting. I've got chest, helmet, and I got shoulders, so I just need one more piece, and I'll have the 4-piece for red bear. Hell yeah, this is really exciting. I might get like a whole bunch of set pieces for my characters. Yeah. There's 2 Cappy helms. I could definitely use a extra captain helm. Nobody wants it. I would be willing to roll on a captain helm if people don't need it. I literally want every piece of gear. I feel so bad. But like, it depends on if people need them, but if nobody needs them. I don't know how the loot is going and what people are doing. But I want the minstrel, I want the captain, and I want to keep my Bjarning helmet. No. But there's 2 Cappy helms, that's what I was asking. But I don't need them. It's only if other people are not already completing sets. It's be for me working on the tank set. Group have alts, or are they just shy? I don't know. I don't care. In this game, is it any good? Is it any good? Says the guy to the person who's endgame rating who's been playing for the past 12 hours. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like it. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, exactly. I don't care if they do or don't want it. Yeah. Yeah. I will literally roll on anything left because I'm gearing. I too will roll for. I will roll on anything. I'm still gearing, so something boosted 5 characters. Oh! I got 295s. Boom. Oh shit. Yeah, well, when I looted the side bosses, we did it last. We pulled like almost 3 pieces off of every chest. Yes. Oh, then he can have it 100%. Yeah, I'm literally rolling. Is this game similar to Elder Scrolls? No, it's more similar to World of Warcraft. I apologize, we're just sorting out loot right now. Almost there. Just shy of 95. But you know, this game is not similar. It's more similar to World of Warcraft. It's the best way I can describe this game. It is World of Warcraft with a different physics engine, so things feel very different in terms of just the base mechanics. It's a little more. There's momentum in this game. Like everything, all your movement feels a little bit more weighty. So yeah, it's got a little bit more weighty. And the class design is very different from World of Warcraft. But in terms of general scale, yeah. Yeah. Yep, and I pulled a Bjarning red helmet if anybody needs it. So yeah, this game is not similar to Elder Scrolls. Very, very, very different. But yeah, so I like Elder Scrolls Online a lot. It's fantastic. It's a very, very motion-based game. A lot of dodging, directional attacks, the customization, class design. Great. Huge fan of Elder Scrolls Online. Very different game, though. Okay, so that was our loot. The reason why that took so long is we pulled a ton of loot from that pull. That was crazy how much loot we got.
You and your allies must find some
Yeah.
way to stem this tide. The
Yeah,
others
let's do
and
it.
I will hold the line. Go, my friend.
Now we're gonna move on. But yeah, so this game is more, like I said, it's more like a World of Warcraft where you've got you know, action bar with a whole bunch of abilities, talent type trees. Oh. Oh, I say, Des, if you want, you can go red Cappy until the second boss. The power drains and stuff. Okay. Must aggro everything. Come back to me. Come to me. I commandeth thee. There we go. But yeah, so it's, like I said, it is more like World of Warcraft. I think that, you can easily draw a lot of comparisons between, World of Warcraft and Lord of the Rings Online, because of, you know, they came out really similar around the same time using the same style. If anything, both games are just very similar to, EverQuest in terms of their, like, just overall design, more than anything else. I mean, the two games are definitely very similar in general, but yeah, they're, like I said, they both kind of share a lot of the similarities of EverQuest with the, sort of questing system and stuff, the questing system and the way the user interface looks and what have you. A lot of that's been just straight up lifted. It's an older school MMO. Elder Scrolls Online is one of the like more new school MMOs where it is more about the action of the combat than the micromanaging of the combat. Which is to say, there's definitely like micromanaging in Elder Scrolls. So I'm not gonna make the claim because obviously there's the resource system where you're managing your stamina, your health, and your magicka. But it's mostly that Elder Scrolls has a lot to do with what you're doing in the moment with your small amount of abilities versus Lord of the Rings and World of Warcraft are like, hey, here's 10 abilities, or here's like 20 abilities, here's like 30 abilities, or however many you get. Like my character has this whole track full of abilities. And I'm so... Oh, goddamn. Wait, how did I not aggro this stuff? Was I on a different plane of existence when I jumped? What happened? But yeah, where this game gives you a whole bunch of abilities and asks you to make sense of a whole bunch of different items instead. Elder Scrolls is actually a much more simplistic game in terms of a lot of its base stats. It has crit, damage, and then your defense and your health stats, versus this game, which has all sorts of different types of health stats and all sorts of different types of other numbers that kind of just, in some ways, get in the way of what the game is supposed to be doing in the first place. Which is kind of the way that I think about it. You know, this game definitely just kind of, in some capacities, is heavy. It has a lot of different aspects to it that make you have to think like, oh, this is how I learn the game. This is how I learn the system. So I think that overall, in my opinion, I love Elder Scrolls. It's definitely one of my favorite games. Elder Scrolls Online is fantastic. I played it when the game initially released, when it was bad, and then I played it all the way through when Tamriel 1 happened, and I still play the game. I played a whole bunch this summer. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
Come closer, my little ones. Your dance will be swift and painless.
All right, now I'm going to tank this. Somebody's AFK. I'm gonna go. Don't want to fight the monsters. Oh, I apologize. I didn't realize. Yeah, my mistake. No, I'm really hungry. I skipped dinner. Yeah. Just want to fight the monsters. I want to fight the monsters. Nothing else. Only fighting monsters. Also, Bear Tank is very satisfying. It's a very fun character to play. Because you manage this resource bar going up and down, it actually is, it's a really satisfying experience overall. I think that Bear Tanking is something that they kind of did a good job of making it feel thematic and having good reasons as to why you're doing your different abilities. I feel like Guardian is kind of in a similar vein, where Guardian also feels pretty good in terms of its abilities. I just, obviously it needs to be a little bit extra strength. It needs to be a little bit tougher, a little bit meaner. But you don't want to make a lot of, if they're planning on buffing Guardian, I think, but I don't want them to make crazy drastic changes. I don't think that will help out the class as much. Like it will help out the class. But I wouldn't want to have a situation where, like, say they update the Guardian and then Guardian becomes like, again, the de facto tank. Also, this spider looks creepy. Look at its face. Look at the spider's face. It's got like all these different colors. It's got eyes in the middle, eyes on the side. Holy moly, I've never looked at the face before. I'm so busy looking at my action bars, monitoring my health, especially when you're tanking it. Wow, it's got like a glowing spot on top. That's a very cool looking monster, I gotta say. And I can also pop into man form, cast spells. I do like that there is actually the shape-shifting element of the bear. I don't use it. I don't really engage that often in the shape-shifting element. I usually just kind of stay in the one doing specialization. Weird bear. Monster. Or in the one stance. But it is important. You do want to get your guarded buff up. You get your guarded buff up by casting this like guarding blow effect. I'm not in love with any of it. Use this guarding attack thing and increases your mitigation by 2%. I think she does mostly mitigation. Well, mostly it's good. Okay. So as a bear tank, I can also keep up pretty much a bunch of different debuffs all the time to make my allies much more powerful. This is cool. This is pretty fun. I forgot how much I like this. Oh, rats. Guardian and Champion. Guardian gloves? Champ. Didn't I get a Guardian item? I used that ability way too late. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. Why did they let me take anything? Oh, I'm so bad at this. Anyway, in other news, rain is wet. Okay, I feel like I'm making bank, man. I'm just getting a lot of this loot. Good loot. wrath, get some extra wrath, pop back in. For all the dry rain. Oh man, the rain. You guys see? Did you guys hear my rain story? Do I need to repost the rain story? Maybe I need to repost the rain story. Did anyone roll in those guardian things? Okay, cool. Is deadly acid removable? It is. Oh, the classic 50. Oh! Oh my god. The carnage. The carnage. Oh my god. Yeah, me too. Oh my god, we just did another roll, and I rolled a 15, so I thought I was going to lose the roll, which makes sense because I rolled a 15, and instead, the other person who rolled an 11. Ugh, probability, motherfucker. It feels good sometimes to be successful in terms of lack of success. Why am I so slow? Because I'm sticky. Rush! There we go. Come to me, spiders. Be my aggro. Stun this guy. Stun this guy. Onto this guy. AoE this guy. Oh, another hit. Good. Chuck it to 2 and got nothing but coins from all 3 chests. If you got nothing but coins, then that would mean that you are locked. Are you locked? Because you can check your locks by going to raid locks, and if you see the tier 2, if you don't have favorite anymore, then you only get coins. You need favorite. You can only run them twice a week. This doesn't give you like a chance. Oh, first 2-2? That's a weird bug. Des, are you back in tank? Ah, okay, cool. You said it's weekly? Yeah, it's not of the day. It's it resets every Thursday. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm a busy bear. Thank you. Oh, there's ants all over me. It's all the honey that I carry around. Well, I keep that a secret. And now I'm just gonna wait for the debuff. Okay, apparently I can't see the eyeball. Okay, take it. Cool, and now we're just gonna chill. But if I don't have the CD ticking under the duration, I should get stuff, right? No. Go press the O button, so bring up the social panel, go under raid locks, and just inspect yourself, visually inspect, and look for the chests and see if you have favored locks. If you don't see a number next to favored, It's not there. Like, there's reset duration, right? So you should see a number under favored locks under the chest if you just did it. I got 15 seconds of I. And the eye is done. But yeah, so this is what you're looking for. So, is this what you're saying? You're saying that you don't have a CD next to reset duration? It doesn't tell you when it resets. You just have to know that it's Thursday. It's a stupid problem. It is unfortunately the way that it works for some reason. But yeah, you kind of just have to know. Yeah, if you have no number under favored, that means you're not going to get any loot. You only get 2 loots per week of tier 2. I have the eye. You only get 2 loots per week of tier 2 and tier 3. And it's tier 3, it's tier 3 to 5. So it's not just tier 3, it's tier 3 to 5. Are all on the same locks. The only exception is the raids. The raids have separate locks. Yeah, that means you can't get any loot anymore, unfortunately. I just swipe with this thing and then walk across. Swipe. Swipe. Wrong button. I accidentally taunted. You'll have to taunt it back. I don't know what's happening. I just slapped the keyboard. Wrong button. I'm so hungry. My brain is like unable to. Oh, oops. Okay, am I going? Look at all this 2-6 stuff. Skip that noob garbage. Funny. T1 is once a day, T2 is twice a week. Yes, and T3 is twice a week. Exactly. Nothing. Man, I got a lot of loot today. Yeah. Fill my inventory at the end, please. These, grab this, onto this, grab this guy. Hello, bad guys, come to me, fight me. I heal as you attack me. Bad guys, I'm invincible, I am a bear. This is one of the best cooldowns ever, by the way, Thick and Hide. Drastically reduce damage you take, so you take minus 60% damage, and then it also restores 1% of health every time you get hit. You can use a weapon swap to give it an extra bunch of duration. Great. I love it. It's super duper powerful. It's a great ability. He dies. I give them no time to explode. Twist. Taunt. Taunt the monsters. Taunt them. They are mine. It's kind of weird that the bears taunt, or like they're tanks, and then they're also healers. Also, these guys look horrible. I don't know what the hell's going on with their faces. But yeah, these guys look awful. Like, they look really cool, but they definitely look like sick, you know what I mean? Like, I would not want to be these guys. Also, the visuals when you're first person are just maddening. Is blue healer or tank? Blue bear is tank bear, so I am a tank. Great. If you can't tell by these orcs attacking me. Come to me, spiders. Bump them around me. Oh man, these spiders have sick models. I didn't realize how detailed these spider models were when you get up close to them. Oh, they have like little facial mouth animations and everything. Damn, that's cool. Yeah, so yellow is the healing, which is over here. The blue one is the tanking. Also, I need to get two more points. I have to finish the Minas Morgul storyline and get one more point. I'll probably just do the wedding on this character, because I don't have the patience to do anything else. Yeah, I don't currently play Healing Bear for the big reason that it's too hard. It's too confusing. Like, straight up, that's the reason why I don't play Healing Bear, because it's just literally too hard. Like, this shifting in and out of forms is too mentally taxing for my small brain. So I have to not do that. That's stuff. No, I'm still doing stuff. I don't know when my character stopped animating. Whoa! Enmity of Spiders 3! Take that! Now I get a 100 Wrath ability. Cool. Oh no. Oh. Damn sticky webs. Oh, somebody's AFK. Oh, it's probably fine. Whatever, healers. Yellow Bear is harder than Yellow Warden? I don't like it. If that matters. I don't think it's harder. I think I just don't like it. You don't even have that many abilities on Bear either. Like, I don't think it's that hard at all, really. It's mostly just I don't like it. I just like to complain. Mostly. I find some aspects of it confusing. So. For you, Ungol Brood Mother. Take this. But yeah, no, I don't think it's harder at all. It's just different, and it's not. I don't like the shapeshifting of it, but I think it's a situation less of, as I said, it's not as challenging, or it's not like it's like really hard to play. I just don't like it. Lots of people can figure it out. It is something that does take a little bit of practice, though, because you have to wrap your head around when you should be shapeshift. So to make sure you're like in the right stance to use certain abilities and capitalizing on stuff. Again, just something that takes practice, which I think is a good thing. I like the fact that there are different classes and abilities and stuff that like just genuinely take a good amount of practice to be able to learn how to do. All right. Are we? I guess we're gonna do this one with one healer. Sure. All right. Grab this. Taunt a second time. Make sure I hold on to it forever. Continue taunting the third time. Yeah, I'll let you know. Trying to gauge out the timing on this. I think we go to 4 stacks. Yeah, I think it's 4 stacks. Alright, take it. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, you show up in here. Your main and that yellow cappy I see is in there is off. I don't know if it's main and off tank. I'm an aggressive player, so I like to go into the room first. So I started the boss fight. I think it's less so that I'm the main tank and he is the off tank, and more so that I have zero fucking patience, and I just go into the room first. Is the way that I would put it. Ease. Alright, taking. In here, you always alternate with these guys. So it applies a debuff called Overpower, which increases the amount of damage you take from common damage to reduce your mitigations. And so then the idea is that... Oh! The... Oh! It went the reverse direction! Get him! And we have tank stances. That sort of thing. Oh yeah, well yeah, in Final Fantasy XIV, I used to play Paladin. Good old Paladin. Give me that shield stance. What? I'm not tanking right now? Give me that sword stance. I'm just glad that they added shield and sword stance to threat in the early levels. Because leveling a gladiator was the worst. It was just straight up trash. I hated it. Where it was like, yeah, now you're a gladiator, and you have to go back to, because you're doing a dungeon, and you're a lower level again, and you have to go back to playing without most of your skills. And you're like, I don't have threat yet. They added threat now, with the increased threat. With, not flash, what's that other skill called? And I did my best. I did my best. Oh god. Oh, that's a good cheese. That's a good chess piece. Ooh, runes. Living through lower level dungeons. Bit of a pain. Yep. Won't be turned to cosmetic dust. Wonder if I should farm some now and make some dust while you still can. You can if you want the glamour dust. I think it's the reason why they were monitoring drop rates and stuff is the glamour dust acquisition. I think it's the only problem that exists. No attractions, your new rotation with any skills. Yes, it is very stupid and very annoying. Are we master looter? No, there's no master looter. We're just in a full guild. It's a full guild run, so we're just what you can't hear that's going on in the background is in my headphones. There's a whole guild worth of people on Discord, and they're all chatting amongst each other and sorting out the gear. So I don't need any of this stuff. It's not true. The burglar still kind of curious of gifted trickery is nice. Yeah. Sort. Yeah. So there's no master loot. I don't deal with most of the loot. I don't want to. It's too much work. Is this tier 3? This was tier 3. Yes. Yeah, thanks everybody. I made bank. I got like 5 pieces of gear. That was sick. But yeah, so but yeah, that was a tier 3. We were only doing the first boss and the side bosses. The other bosses are like actually hard, and so they require a lot more thought, foresight, that sort of thing. However, you know what else requires thought, foresight, and a lot of other stuff? Getting some food, because I'm so hungry right now. I haven't eaten in like 13 hours, and my brain is on fire and is like, you should eat something. You should go eat whatever you can fit in your goddamn mouth. And you know what I have in the kitchen? I have a box of Oreos, and I want to eat the box of Oreos so bad, all in one big gulp, but I shouldn't do that, because what I should do is be responsible and go make myself a healthy dinner with mostly vegetables and some bean protein, which is probably what I'm going to do, but I don't want to do that. Anyways, that is going to be the end of the live stream for today. How much of this game you think a person need to play to get a feel for it? You will get a feel for it right away. pick any character class, and then play through the main storyline that you get right away. The main storyline is going to start you in either Breland, the Shire, or Erd Luin, based on the race that you pick, and just play through it to get to level 15. Do all the quests there, and once you do the quests there, the game never changes. The story changes, individual pieces might change, but the flow that you are playing is the same the whole game. You go to a town, you talk to some guys, they give you some quests, you do the quests, you go back to the guys, you hand in your quests, they tell you to go to another town that needs help, you go to the other town, and it's the same thing. That's the whole game. It's not bad, but that is the playstyle, so if that appeals to you, you will know right away. Please don't eat the box. Is everything bound to account in raid loot gear? Yes, so in Lord of the Rings Online, which is one of my favorite features about this goddamn game, is that the raid loot is all bound. So, in the raid, it's fellowship tradable. So because, master looting, that sort of thing, somebody pulls, I pulled this Beorning Silk Steel Helm of Deadly Claws. What if somebody actually needs this raid set helmet? Maybe they need it. So you can trade it with other people in the group. However, once it is bound to your character, it's not bound to character. All the items in this game are bound to account. So what this means, and why it's very convenient, is all of this gear, all this gear, earring, necklace, bracer, ring, and trinket, these are all bound to account. This is my tank items. So I can now take this character, all this tank gear. I use this on my Warden. I use this on my Captain. I use this on my Beorning, who I have right here. When my Guardian levels up, guess who's getting this tank gear? So I don't need to get any more tank jewelry. I did it. I'm done. So I can upgrade these pieces, but all of my tanks use the same jewelry. So I can now gear out 5 different characters if I like the different playstyle. This is useful for different locks, specializing for different fights. So what I mean by locks is like, let's just say, you run a raid and you lock out your character, and because you can only run the raid once a week. Then I can swap to another character, run the raid, same thing. Or I can have a scenario where maybe Bear is good for this one fight, but it's not as good as Captain for this other fight. So you swap between the 2 characters, which is great. Bear is a high elf Nazgul, absolutely. Oh, tell you what, Bear is a high elf, you know what I'm saying? Also, you see my last name? Bear. Oh, it's classic. Oh, I love having a last name. It's so good. But yeah, so all the equipment is bound to account, which is great because it means that sharing equipment between all your character classes is way easier, and it's much easier to acquire and get. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to eat some food. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone tuned in today. A lot of new people followed the stream here that maybe I've never watched before. If you're like, man, this guy's cool. He's kind of interesting. He plays some Lord of the Rings Online content, and I'd like to get to know more about this. Or you're like, man, this guy's cool. He plays Lord of the Rings Online. I like the Lord of the Rings Online. I can't wait to watch more streams. Then get wrecked! Because I'm a Dungeons & Dragons on live streamer, or Dungeons & Dragons Online streamer. I stream Lord of the Rings once a week, and then I also stream raid nights, usually Thursdays, Saturdays, Tuesdays. So I stream this game, just not as much as I stream other games. However, if you want to see some super fun content like this, make sure you tune into LotRO Tuesdays and also other weekend days or after hour stuff when I do that. And on top of that, if you want to check out Dungeons & Dragons Online, going to stream that the more during the day, probably some tomorrow, although Path of Exile probably in the morning, just because the server's not going to be open because the patch is going to be going on, and we won't have anything to do, so people are going to talk about the patch. We're going to be talking about it probably, and that's what's going to be going on. But that being said, follow the channel, subscribe, go to youtube.com/streamtime for the video I'm going to be uploading tonight of our Shelob Tier 2 kill, and I am freaking tired, and I need to go get some food. Why did I stream for 12 hours today? I don't know. You know what's funny? I told myself, I said, hey, you know what, Stream Tom? You should be responsible. Don't stream for 12 hours because, not that it's bad, but that, it puts an extra sense of pressure on yourself. You don't really need to stream for more than that. It doesn't help the numbers and the metrics. It's important to just kind of do different things and to make sure I'm giving myself a varied amount of things that I'm doing during the day so I don't get you spend too much time in one thing. That way I don't burn out or whatever. Make sure to take things in measured steps. But today I was like, nah, LotRO, baby. Halfway through 24-hour stream. Dude, that 24-hour stream ruined me. Oh, I hated that. Oh, damn. I'm not going to go eat a box of Oreos. I'm going to be a grown-up and go eat food. I'm going to go make some dinner. I have some broccoli and this I have broccoli and some squash and some other stuff. Ugh. Eating healthy sucks. It's really tasty, and you feel good after you eat healthy, versus when you eat unhealthy, you feel like you're going to die. But eating healthy sucks. I'm going to stop ranting. thanks for watching. Have a great evening. I will see you all tomorrow. Although I won't actually see you, because that's not how streaming works. But could you imagine if it was? Like I could just see you in your house. It'd be creepy. That'd be weird. Have a good night. What's this? Oh, somebody posted a meme. Your friends have fallen, and you are their last hope, brave hero. The night, fate of the kingdom lies in your hands. What do you tell? Oh, can I just roll? I'm not good at dramatic speeches. Sure, go ahead. 1. How dare you look so majestic, you beautiful best. That's funny. That's so good. There's a cartoon in the Discord that I was looking at. The Kentucky Fried Movie had a scene about this, except it was TV instead of the internet. Newscasters watching a couple have sex through the TV because they didn't know it worked both ways. Oh, Kentucky Fried. Wait, the Kentucky Fried Movie? Wait. What Kentucky Fried Movie? Hold on. What are you talking about? Kentucky Fried Movie? What Kentucky Fried Movie? 1977? What is this? Parody comedy. A collection of no-holds-barred satirical sketches spoofing TV and comedy cliches, including celebrity cameo appearances. Oh, I definitely did not watch this. This is way before my time. It's got a 4.3 rating on a whole bunch of places. Yeah, IMDb. Well, it's 6.5 on IMDb. But that's very interesting. I'd never seen this. What is this? Kentucky Fried Movie. A series of short, highly irreverent, and often tasteless skits. Oh, perfect. Often tasteless. That's the best way to have your movie. Very interesting. That's kind of cool. It's like a 90-minute long series of R-rated SNL sketches and a huge mockery of Enter the Dragon. That's great. The top review here is from Well Fried from Film Critic 624. It says, though this movie has absolutely nothing to it, it is considered a great movie on my part. Not only did this movie make me bust a gut, but it's also a great satire of, well, everything. It's the remedy to any tearjerker and also a great movie to watch when there's just nothing on that night. Sit through it, have some laughs, and enjoy it. There's nothing better to it. Of course, the main skit, A Fistful of Yen, was absolute genius. The movies and the way the way they were all made was absolutely prodigic. Prodigic? What? Prodigatic? What the heck? What's this word? Prodigatic? Prodigatic? Well, I don't know what that word means, but I Googled it, and Google came up with literally nothing. Anyway, I praise David and Jerry Zucker for this, and again, John Landis continues to make great movies. For one, is probably his best, other than Animal House and The Blues Brothers. Serve up the chicken, because this movie is going to eat your heart out. It might be, maybe it's prophetic, but they typed it like this. It's typed like prodigatic, which is nothing. I Googled that, and nothing came up. I couldn't tell you. But speaking of which, actually, if this is made by the same people that made Blues Brothers, I love that movie. That movie is amazing. It is so funny. I don't even understand how human beings made a movie that is as funny as that movie. Like, you think the movie is over because they got the money, and they're going to drop off the money, and then it goes on for 30 minutes of a chase scene. Why? I don't understand. And it just keeps, you think it's done, and it keeps going. I love it. It's such a great movie. It's genius. All right, I'm actually going to go. I'm really hungry. Bye. Prodigious? Probably meant prodigious. Probably.